Welcome along to this video walkthrough of our 2008 BK Grosvenor. It's a 37 by 12 two bed. It's got double glazing, gas central heating. It's priced at 14,245. Going to have a look around, show you the layout, the condition. So let's get on. So you join me in the living room area as always, where we've got a nice fitted seating area as you can see around the non-door side. Nice fabric on the seating. No issues at all. We've got a little bit of sort of sagging in the fabric, which often happens obviously just because it's a pre-owned caravan, but the fabric itself, there's no bad stains or rips or anything like that in it, so that's really good. Got glass coffee table in front there. I presume that's probably not standard, but it doesn't really matter at this point. We've got a TV area on the front there where you could put a TV in front of the window, but you also got an area above the fire. We've got an electric fire there, and then we've got a mount here capable of fitting a wall-mounted television too, I believe, if you wanted to. You've got your coaxial sockets and things there. So I just had a momentary interruption. So where were we? So yeah, living area. So we've got this unit at the front here where you could put a TV here because there's some sockets down the left-hand side, but equally you could just use it as storage and put a few knickknacks on the top there. Up to you. Turning to the living room, upholstery and seating. Obviously, I already said it's decent enough quality. And not really anything wrong with it. The carpet in here, it could perfectly okay to carry on with it as it is. A couple of marks on it, but there's no real issues with it. So if you wanted to just keep costs down, then obviously we can keep it as it is. Always think new caravan carpets really help, but obviously it's up to the buyer. Just sitting down on the upholstery here, quite nice and comfortable. Thick seats here, a nice viewpoint from over in the corner here, looking back up the caravan as you can see. But I must get on, can't sit here forever, but it is comfortable. So there we go, double glazing, gas central heating. So you've got gas central heating radiator over in the corner there next to the electric fire. We've got patio doors, so there's a nice set of patio doors on the side here off the living room area. I put the dining table here, the chairs, but obviously it could be moved slightly if you need to, or put a couple of the chairs away if you're not going to use them, just to free up the space a bit more. The kitchen itself is a nice open size here, open plan to the living room area as usual. Got a fridge and smaller freezer on the top there, so a larger fridge than, obviously some of them are sort of 60-40, that's probably what 80-20, 90-10, whatever it is, but smaller freezer there, smaller freezer on the top, sorry, and a decent sized fridge underneath. The cupboard doors, I was checking the edges before I started the video, and the edges all seem to be decent. The cupboard handles are kind of chromey effect. Plastic or metal, I'm not sure which, but all the edges seem to be okay. Needs a good clean in here right now, but everything seems to be okay, and the doors aren't badly delaminating, which is obviously a big bonus. Vinyl flooring underfoot here for the kitchen, and then onto the carpet there for the dining living room area. That's the living room area then, and a little radiator there, down there actually, just to point out. In the corner. That's the living, dining, kitchen area. So we've got another exterior door. So obviously we've got those patio doors in the living room area. We've then got one here, a side exterior door. We do have some additional storage opposite the door, which is quite helpful to have. This sliding, almost kind of built-in wardrobe type thing that you can put your boots down at the bottom and you could hang your coats in. So that's quite helpful and handy to have. Making our way to the back of the caravan. And we've got our main bed, and we've got this fabric sort of 4 square tiles on the back there, bedside table, drawers and mirror units to either side, and then spinning around we've then got a sliding wardrobe door unit here, just to try and see, because they were a bit iffy on the runners, not sure whether they're gonna slide or not. I think the runners need a bit of work, but just putting it along. I'm trying to show you. There we are. So at least this side you can see we've got some wardrobe shelving space, and then there's some hanging rails in there as well, as you can see. Longer one down the end then, and a couple of shorter ones here. We'll obviously have a look at that and make sure those runners are and everything are fixed and sorted out. Got radiator there under the window. The window there is on the off side of the caravan, the non-door side. Lifted up the bed. The arms aren't quite strong enough to hold this mattress up, as you can see, but there is space underneath there for storage of clothes and things like that. We've then got an ensuite in the corner here, which is open inwards, tricky. And we find our nice ensuite basin and toilet, storage unit and all that sort of stuff. Quite nice in here. We've got some opaque glass, as you can see there. And our toilet, so everything you'd imagine in an ensuite toilet. Coming out of there, then turning to our right hand side, we've got our twin room. We've got 2 single beds. The paint is coming off of these bed frames. What's happening in the main bedroom is this sort of powder coat paint, whatever they put on when they build them, is peeling off on all the bed bases in here. It doesn't really affect it. Maybe just rip it all off. See what you think. But then you've got some storage above the beds there, as you can see, and then that bedside sort of drawer unit in the middle. A few curtains, things in there, which I'll get rid of. I mean close the drawers. Got a wardrobe unit there with a mirror and radiator, and then we've got a window there which is on the off side of the Caravan as well, along with the where the main bedroom one as well looks out that same way. Hanging rail space here in the main bedroom. Fairly self-explanatory twin room, but nice and tidy. Same style carpets and everything like that, and mattresses and things, all good. Bit of a stain, it looks like, maybe on the hallway carpet here. I think it's just where we've been walking along through the hallway. You can see slight discoloration. I think it's just just where it's been used a little bit through that area. Bathroom, so opposite the twin room here, and on the back of the ensuite, we've got a bathroom sink, toilet and shower. It's a decent sized shower. It's got a 50-50 sliding door, as you can see, that slides back, well, halfway, funny enough. And then we've got a decent sized shower cubicle once you're in there, with a plastic topper over the top there. There's a good size shower and everything there. So that's been our inside of our Grosvenor. Just pop in, show you the boiler, just an excuse to say that it's a 24i Junior. In there, as you can see. That's the inside of our BK Grosvenor. I'm going to jump outside and show you the exterior. Just outside the Grosvenor here, going to try and get around here a bit quickly. I feel like I've been rabbiting on this one, being easily distracted. As you can see, we've got this nice feature panel on the front, sort of creamy coloured panels as usual, and then you've got that white sticking out panel on the front there with that bay window you get in the living room area. Proper downpipes and guttering throughout and around the Caravan, as you can see. Coming down this non-door side, all looks fairly tidy panel wise. Doesn't appear to be any big issues on the side there. Need a wash off on the back. Other than that, again, no real damage. And then looking down the door side, we've got some damage to the downpipe there, which we can have to either replace or fix. Hopefully we can fix it. Bit of a scuff around the door, probably for some steps or something. And look at the chassis, twin axle chassis, so it's got 2 wheels on each side. Painted chassis, but absolutely solid, as you can see. Solid painted chassis, no problems at all. There's those patio doors again, as I mentioned. So there we go, that's been our BK Grosvenor 3712 2-bed from 2008. Nice double glazed central heated 2-bed Caravan. Nice and tidy on the inside, nice and tidy on the outside, good chassis on it. It's a nice van actually. Looking for some patio doors, put a bit of decking off the side, maybe a hot tub, maybe a bit of alfresco dining, what's not to like with the weather we've been having. Hopefully all of those things are doable and possible for you. But if you've got any questions at all, or you want to invite me for alfresco dining, then please do so. Send us an email or give us a call about caravans, obviously. But other than that, enjoy the day, enjoy the weather, and we'll speak to you next time. Cheers.